We're continuing exercise 2, and you're supposed to have all these dimensions already in exercise 2. Just wanted to repeat again that you can click on a dimension and move the dimension line so that it doesn't interfere. And if you don't want it to touch, or if you cannot freely move it wherever you want, it might be because your OSNAP is turned on. You may want to remove your OSNAP by simply clicking it. If it's blue, it's on. If it's gray, it's not on. Okay? So again, you can do that. Now, let's begin discussion on AutoCAD Web has this prompt or type of command prompt here, and that's exactly what this one is for. It says type a command. So let's say you wanted to create a rectangle. On AutoCAD, the command to make a rectangle is REC. Okay, REC. When you press enter, you can click on this corner and then click on this corner of the margins. Okay, you can adjust that if you happen to not do that. Okay, there you go. So you can make a box in layout directly by typing without using any of these tools. Okay, so you can do that. One of the commands that's is not present here is the command to turn off the grids that you see here. Okay, but first you must go into the viewport and then double click to enter, and once you're inside the viewport, go back to the command prompt. This is called the command prompt down here, and then you will type in grid, GRID, and then press enter, and then these options will appear. We want to remove the grid, so we're going to click off. Now the grid is off. Go back to the gray area and double click. All right, so that's so that if it's too confusing or you don't want to see it, you can type it in directly here at the command prompt. Okay, this line here is the viewport. If I click on this line, the property should say that the viewport scale is 1:1, or 1 foot equals 1 foot. So that's 1:1. And this viewport is very hard to move or stretch because it is lagging in AutoCAD or lagging in AutoCAD. So what we're going to do is we're just going to turn it off. And to turn it off, you have to create a layer. So we're going to create a layer, and we're going to add a new layer, and that layer will be called VPORT. VPORT. Okay. Leave the color black. Okay, and then but turn off that layer. So we're going to turn that off. Now go and select this layer, the box of the viewport, and then simply change the property into layer 0 to viewport. There you go. So once you turn off the box of the viewport is still there, but you just don't see the box. All right. Next thing that we're going to do is we're going to add our stamp here. So to do that, we're going to simply go and click blocks and then browse for blocks and find your stamp wherever that is. My stamp is here, and then click insert, and then we're going to put the stamp somewhere here. Click. Oh, it's too big. So when you click, okay, we put it here, and then zoom extends again, and then I can now move that wherever I want. So I can simply type in move, M for move, press enter, and then I can select the object, press enter, then I can move that here. Okay, so these are not supposed to be blue, they're supposed to be in layer 0. So I'm going to select this and select the box of the viewport, and then on the property, change them into layer, not object, but layer 0. And then they're supposed to turn black. So press escape, and at this point, that's what you're supposed to be seeing. One last thing. This is supposed to be a circle here, but it doesn't show you a circle. So on the command prompt, we will type the command region, and then we are going to select the option to region all. So click that, and then you will see now that this is back to a circle. Okay, so save this drawing again and wait for it to finish saving. But this is how your exercise 2 should look like. Now there are no grids, there are dimensions, the color is blue, there's a flange, the color is black, there's a rectangle surrounding along the edge here, and then you have a stamp, and they're both in layer 0. Okay,